do you think? Are you cynical? Maybe a little? Well, there's a new study out that says people have a higher risk of developing dementia if they are cynical. News 4's Dr. Peter Ostro is here with this story tonight. Doctor?
Well, what does it mean to be cynical? And how would you know how cynical you are? And would it occur to you that that might be related to your risk of dementia? Well, a group in Finland asked that question. Their report appears in the journal Neurology. They studied 622 people who averaged just over 71 years old at the beginning of the study, and they followed them for more than 8 years. Their level of cynicism was assessed by how much they agreed with statements like these. Give yourself 3 points if you completely agree with a statement, 0 if you completely disagree. Do you think most people would lie to get ahead? Do you think most people are honest chiefly because they fear being caught? Do most people inwardly dislike putting themselves out to help others? Do you think it's safer to trust nobody? After the scores were calculated, they were adjusted to account for other factors linked to dementia, such as age, cardiovascular disorders, diabetes, education level, and socioeconomic status. After those were factored out, the people who were most cynical had 2.5 times the risk of developing dementia during the study compared with those who had the lowest cynicism scores. There have been other studies showing the influence of depression and personality traits on dementia, but this is the first to consider cynical distrust as a possible risk factor. The authors concluded that both psychosocial and lifestyle-related risk factors may be modifiable targets for intervention. Cynical distrust means you believe that other people are motivated mainly by selfish concerns. Right. They don't really care much what happens to you. So the question is, why should feeling that way make you more likely to develop dementia? And can we prevent it by helping you become less cynical?
That's really interesting. You and I talked about this for a long time this afternoon. Is there any way of knowing if it's the other way around, if it's actually cynicism an early sign of dementia?
You're already demented, and cynicism is what it does to you. We don't know that, and we have to try to find that out, because if cynicism is a real early symptom, then we can get a head start on trying to treat someone's dementia. If cynicism is a risk factor, then we can try to modify that. It's a hot topic, including there's some research going on right here in Buffalo that we'll talk about in the coming weeks. Yeah.
All right. I took the quiz. Turns out I'm not that cynical. Very good. Thank you, Dr. Ostro.